Okay, final piece of the balance sheet is owner's equity, which appears at the very bottom and consists of several lines, but at the very least 2 lines. So the first is common stock, which is the amount of money that shareholders have invested in the company. In a small business, this is typically the amount that the founder put in when they first started the company. And then retained earnings are the total of all the profit and losses for the company since the company began up until today. So let's put a couple of numbers in here. Common stock, let's say that the founder put in $5,000 back a couple of years ago, and let's say that the retained earnings, the total of all the losses and the profits since the company began, were $70,500. And so we put a line there, and we'll now total all of the items in owner's equity, and this will be $75,500. But we're not done yet, because remember that we had total liabilities in the previous video of $115,500. So we're going to add that to the $75,500, and we're going to end up with a subtotal, and we end up with $191,000 even and double underline that. And you may recall that that $191,000 is exactly the same as the total of the assets. So let me put this all together now so you can see the big picture. Okay, the balance sheet is sometimes also shown as a 2-sided statement with assets on one side and liabilities on the other, like this. All right, to finish this off, a really fast recap on the left. The assets divided into current and long-term assets, and this number 16,000 is equal to cash AR plus inventory. Building and machinery down here, 150 and 25, subtotals to 175, and then the 16 and the 175 becomes 191 total assets at the bottom. On the other side, liabilities and equity start off with liabilities, which is divided into both current and long-term, just like the assets. Accounts payable and taxes, subtotal to $3,500. We have long-term liabilities of a mortgage and a loan, which subtotal to $125. Add the 35 and the 112, and you get to $115,500. Owner's equity, we have the initial investment by the owner of $5,000, and the total of the income and the profit and the losses since the company began of $70,500. Add those up, and we get to $75,500. But wait, we're missing just one thing. Now what we need to do is we need to subtotal or add the $75,500 of owner's equity with $115,500 of the liabilities to end up with $191,000. Double underline, and magically that number is the same as this one. Congratulations, 2 down, 1 financial statement to go. Next up, the statement of cash flows.